Hi everyone, today I'm going to teach you on how to EV train your Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet. EV training your Pokemon in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet can be a tough process, especially if you are not extremely wealthy. So it could take a while. Anyway, so first thing first, we need to select the Pokemon that we want to EV train. Now, I have already put a lot of Pokemon in my team that I am going to level up to become a competitive Pokemon. So what you want to do, step 1, is come over here to near where Ortega is, or the Fairy Crew base, the Rich Spa. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Anyway, you have to come here, and then we have to set up a picnic. I would recommend this snowy place right here by the river, or we can go up this hill. And there's going to be a lot of flat space up here. I like this space more because you get to just jump down after you're done with your picnic. Anyway, set up the picnic, and we're going to make a sandwich. What we want is Chansey to spawn a lot, because if you didn't know, Chansey gives you a lot of EXP. I'll show you that later. Anyway, what we want is a sandwich. We're gonna make it, and make sure it has encounter power normal. I'm doing an Ultra Korean rice style sandwich, which is usually my go-to, but you can also choose the ham sandwich or the level 3 sparkling power normal that I will be showing on screen in a minute. Anyway, let me just make this sandwich while you read all the recipes. Now we can see that we have an encounter power normal, and it's level 2 because this is the Ultra Korean rice style sandwich. So once you're done, clean up your picnic, and all we have to do, oh hey, there's a Chansey already. Okay, I guess I'll get this one. And maybe that one and this one just now. Anyway, what you want is, you'll need a Pokemon that's probably at least level like 60. That way you can one-shot these Chansey. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought I missed, but then I have so it's not like Anyway, you see the experience gains, and they're actually like 2,000, 3,000, as you saw from the EXP games. I'll teach you what. No. Real fast. If you want even, yes, I want taunt. Okay. Anyway, if you want even more EXP for a specific Pokemon, then somewhere in the late game you can grab where is it? Lucky Egg. You can get a Lucky Egg, and you can just put it on one of your Pokemon. For now, I'm gonna put it on Gengar. It's level 80. Anyway, so you need to defeat quite a lot of these Chansey. If you get extremely bored, or this takes too much time, you can also use EXP candies that you get from Terra Raids. I'm just gonna be sitting here for a while. Wait a minute. No way. No way. Well, I guess I'm gonna get a shiny Chansey. Well. Well. That's a shiny. Well, I don't know how many of these I'm gonna get, but, well. I literally had no reaction. Okay. Well, that was fun. Now, as you can see, my Pokemon levels haven't really changed that much. So, I'm actually going to go into my boxes. I'm going to use some of my EXP candies. They're extremely useful when trying to level up your Pokemon. I just like to level them up to 100, because why not? I'm probably going to use these in, like, maybe, like, never mind, I'm not going to spoil it for all of you that... Okay, so I think that's all I'm going to use. But then, again, this is very useful. Never mind, I'm just going to use some of my rare candies instead of Perch. Oh, wow, okay. Anyway, this, you can also use those in... Now my Pokemon's levels are substantially higher. Way higher. Very high. Why did I say that 3 times? Anyway. So, let's just put this in the shiny box. Anyway. Now, I'm going to... I want to, this Gengar, I want to make it competitively ready. It's not ready for this box yet. So, first thing that we want to do is we want to change this Gengar's EVs. EVs are effort values, and they give you extra stat points. So, for this Gengar, I made it a support Pokemon with Sucker Punch, Destiny Bond, Confuse Ray, and Parasol, as well as Cursed Body. So, what I wanted to do is, the EVs that I want to give it, it should be bulkier than most Pokemon. And because it has Sucker Punch, I'm going to put a few EVs in attack. So, how come I'm not putting the max amount of EVs in every single stat? The reason is because there's a maximum amount of EVs that you can. Okay, that was shiny. Anyway, there are a maximum amount of EVs that you can put on your Pokemon. The max is 510, I believe. Yeah, 510. And the max amount of EVs that you can put in a single stat is 252. So what this means is that you can edited. This means that you can keep editing this, okay? This means you can only put 252 in 2 stats and 6 EVs in a single stat. Or you can just mix it around. Like, for example, I have an Iron Valiant. Let me just move this into my party really fast. And what I did for it was I put 252 in speed and then equally distributed the rest of the EVs into both of its attack stats. Now back to Gengar. We want 252 EVs in... Let me quickly check this. We want 252 in defense and 252 in special defense, as well as 6 in attack. So we need some vitamins. Vitamins are like protein, iron, carbos, calcium, zinc. Those give 10 EVs each vitamin. As you can see, I'm not really that rich. I'm not that rich. So I can only buy a limited amount of EV vitamins. Anyway, as you can see, I have come to Montenevera for a specific reason. This is not the only place, but then it has a store for Chansey Supply. Chansey Supply, here we can buy all the different vitamins, and an ability capsule just in case we need to switch an ability. Ability patches are most of the time more useful, but it's there. And then they also sell a bunch of mints for our Pokemon. That way we can change our stats, but we'll get to that in a bit. Now we want to buy iron. We also want to... Whoa. Okay. We also want to buy zinc, but I already have a lot, so... And then I need a few in protein. I'm just going to buy some in HP up. So, what we're going to do to our Gengar is we're just going to dose it with these different, different vitamins. So, we're going to put iron into Gengar. I'm just going to give it 25. Zinc, we also need... Oh, well, if you couldn't tell, I am at my zinc. I can only use 24. Remember that sharp spike in HP? Yeah, we need to get rid of that. So we need to go and fetch some EV reducing berries. These are especially useful when you just catch a random Pokemon in the wild and then you want to train it up to be competitive. That's what I did for most of my Pokemon. So we can go here to Porto Marinata. Is it Port Marinata or Porto? I believe it was Porto. Yeah, it's Porto. Anyway, we need to come here and see if there's any berries. Nope. So here you can auction for vitamins and EV reducing berries, which are extremely useful. So you should probably check there every once in a while to see if there's anything new. I believe the cycle it resets every 3 hours. I don't know. Anyway, so let's just say that I used pomegranate berries, which are the EV reducing berries for HP, and then I gave it the EV spread that I was originally talking about. By the way, on screen are all the different berries that are EV reducing. Now what do we do? Next is time for IVs, or individual values. Why I recommended Montenevera was because behind this Pokemon Center in this miniature forest, we have this guy. He does hyper training. So we want to hyper train our Gengar. This increases our IVs, or individual values. Oh, I'll get into that in a bit. Anyway, he increases our individual values, and the maximum amount of IVs that you can have in one stat is 31. When you hyper train one of your stats, it becomes 31 when you hyper train. Now, for most competitive situations, you want to IV train in 5 of your stats. For example, my Scarlet here, it's hyper trained in HP, attack, defense, speed, and special defense. The reason why I didn't put in attack was because that is it's not its main attacking stat, so it usually gets downgraded a lot. If you want to even out your Pokemon stats, that's not it's not a bad idea, but it's pretty bad in competitive battling. In the words of Dendra, the battle studies teacher at Mesagosa, she says that you should upgrade what your Pokemon really shined at. So, my Scarlet, you can see its moveset is Flower Trick, Night Slash, U-Turn, and Play Rough. If you couldn't tell, all of these moves are physical. They're all physical. I'm going through every single one right now. Oops. So, they are all physical. So, we want to upgrade its attack, and since Scarlet is also a sweeper, we should also upgrade its speed. But since I don't have any special attacking moves, I decrease the special attack. Same for Gengar. We know that we want this thing to be tanky. It has Curse Body, so it wants to disable moves from the other Pokemon. It also has Sucker Punch, just in case, and Confuse Ray, Destiny Bond, and Perish Song. So it's, again, a support Pokemon. So we want to IV train it, and since it's going for Sucker Punch, which is a physical move, and the rest of it are status, we want to decrease its special attack. Even though it's its better stat, but Sucker Punch, you can basically counterattack and it gains priority. So, we need to talk to this guy and upgrade it in its 5 stats. However, from earlier, you could see that it only had 2 bottle caps. For every bottle cap, you can increase it in 1 stat. And a gold bottle cap will increase it in all of its stats, its IVs to 31. So I need to buy some more. Where can I get more, you ask? So you can travel to here, this Pokemon Center in Mesagosa, and you can buy bottle caps from Delibird Presents, which is right here. Yeah. So the route that I take is, you come here, you see these yellow umbrellas, go past these, and turn into this alleyway. Next head right and left. You should see it on the right. It's this red building with blue neon lights. We want to go to General Goods, and since I have 2 and I need 3 more, I'm just gonna buy 3 bottle caps. Oops. My bad. Okay. Now that we have 5 bottle caps, we can increase our IVs. Back to Montenegro. If you can tell, right now what I'm doing, it's gonna cost a lot if you want to competitively train a full team of 6. So I have a full team of 6, but it doesn't really have a strategy. It's not really competitive, but then I still beat a few trainers. Anyway, we can go here to hyper training. Yes. I want to train up this Gengar. Got bottle caps. Now we want... Oh. Well, that's nice. Its attack, defense, special defense, and speed are all perfect 31 IVs. This is probably because I got it from a terror raid. Anyway, we only need one. You only need to use one bottle cap. So I'm putting in HP because of, remember the sucker punch? Yeah. Great. Now Gengar's hyper training. Now its HP stat has gone up. Its special attack, its attack, defense, special defense, and speed are all at 31 max IVs. What next? Now here is, I think it's the last step? Yeah. The last step is to give it a good nature, a benefiting nature. One that's good for it. Now, right now, it's up in its special attack grows, but more, and its speed grows less. What we want to do is we want to change that. We want our Gengar to have an increase in attack because special and defense we can't really choose between one or the other. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put more in defense since it's a lower stat number than special defense. And we want to decrease special attack. We have to find a mint that does that exact same thing. Now we know that red mints increase your attack, blue mints increase your defense, cyan mints, or like sky blue, they increase your special attack, pink mints increase your special defense, and green mints increase your speed. So, as I said before, we need a mint that increases defense and lowers special attack. So it has to be one of these two, right? Yes, we have an impish mint. So, its defense grows stronger, its special attack suffers. Do you want it? Yes. Done. Now, if you can't find the mint you're looking for, because I have virtually every single one, you always have Champions supplies to back you up. Anyway, now we have a Gengar that's pretty much fully competitively trained. Ignore this. So, now what? There's an optional thing that you can do, but it's really useful and competitive. You can give your Pokemon a held item that suits it best. So, for example, on Scarlet, I gave it a metronome, since I'm probably just going to spam a specific move because I have Protean, and Protean gives your move stab. At least your first one. So, what do we want our Gengar to have? Well, let's just go through every single one and see how it does. Quick Claw, not really good, because I have a lot of status moves and they're probably priority. Superpower, no bug type moves. Everstone, that's pretty much useless on a fully evolved Pokemon. Scope Lens, boost the critical hit ratio. We don't need that, we don't have any attacks. Metal Coat, no steel type moves. Leftovers is a good idea. I'm putting that on for now. Soft Stand, no ground type moves. Heartstone, no rock type moves. Miracle Seed, no grass type. Dark, fighting, electric, and so on. We also have the Shell Bell, but we aren't using many attacks. Muscle Band, physical moves, no. Light Clay, no Light Screen or Reflect. Life Orb, pretty much no attacks. Power Orb, we don't have something like Solar Beam. Lagging Tail, pretty much useless unless I'm running Heavy Slam, which I'm not. These are only for the different weathers. Grip Claw, no Binder Wrap or Fire Spin. Sticky Barb. Well, I'm gonna think about that. I'm gonna think about that. No, never mind. Okay. Laser Claw. Nope. No need to critical hit ratio. Eviolite. No. Float Stone. Rocky Helmet. Yeah. So, if we can... So, I have a good idea. So, if we're running the Rocky Helmet, so if another Pokemon comes into contact with the holder, that Pokemon will be damaged. So, we're also running Cursed Body. So, if an opposing Pokemon were to come in with a physical attack, it'll be hurt and its move might be disabled. Oop, wrong. Let's take a look at our back to see if there's anything there. See, not really running any like attacking moves. Safety goggles. That'll be useful for like a Mungus, but then no. This holder misses. No, not. We don't need a blunder policy. We're not really. Most status moves are 100%. Loaded dice. We don't have something like Icicle Spear or Population Bomb, and that's too evolved. Targeting it's too much. I think we have our Gengar build. It is running Cursed Body and Normal Terra for just in case Ghost type moves. And it's also running Sucker Punch, Destiny Bond, Confuse Ray, and Parasong with the ability Cursed Body. And this EV spread, except that the HP is down, defense and special defense are perfect, and some EVs in attack. I think I'll put like 3 in attack and 3 in HP. Anyway, so we just made a support tanky Gengar. What if there's a different Pokemon that we wanted to make competitive? I'm just gonna bring one from here. Let's say this Kilowattrel. My Kilowattrel. So we know. Oh, okay. That's it. Okay. So as you can see, I've already went into some of Kilowattrel's things, such as its EVs. I gotta change that. I have not changed its nature, and I have also not fixed its EV spread, but it does have the IVs and this moveset. So, how do we make this Kilowattrel good? What is its role in competitive? Well, my strategy is basically Terra into flying, so I can spam Hurricane and use Tailwind, as well as Volt Switch if I need to switch out, and Electro Ball since it's really fast. Volt Absorb, because I have that, then that means if an electric type attack is trying to attack my flying type Terra, Kilowattrel, it will heal. So that's my strategy here. So I'm trying to go for a sweeper. So special attack and speed. First, let's think of a nature. What kind of nature would be beneficial for a Kilowattrel that's running this? Just have to look through my mints. Well, I'm thinking, since it's running Electro Ball, we want it to be fast. So we need one of these green mints. And it's also not running any physical moves. So I think we give it a timid mint. Its speed stat grows stronger and its attack stat suffers. So now its speed stat is higher. I don't know by how much. I think I'll... No, never mind. I might look through the footage and check it and give you an thing. Anyway. I can't fix its EV spread, but I can use Pomeg Berries for to lower its HP. And then I can put some in special attack and speed. And then probably summon HP. Why am I decreasing my HP and then raising it back up? It's because, well, I don't know how many EVs its HP has unless I hack into the game, which I can't. So I can't really tell what its HP is. So if I reduce it to 0, it'll be easier for me to manage its EV spread. Anyway, so we've set up a sweeper kilowatt roll and a tanky support Gengar. I think that these two Pokemon are actually pretty solid, and I hope this video gave you a good idea of what you should do for competitive Pokemon, what strategies that you can try and use for one specific Pokemon, and most importantly, how to EV train and IV train your Pokemon. So, I'm going to see it. Bye.